Yeah.
It's time to play Correctamundo! Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Jack, live for the Monkey House, and I love this game because I love giving away prizes for all of the correct answers. This is Correctamundo, the game where every answer is correct. And audience, what do you say? I think it's time we met our next fabulous contestant. Put your paws together, audience, for Edward! Hey, Edward, how you doing?
Good.
Great, I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for being here in the Monkey House. Edward, I've got some questions. Do you think you have answers to these questions?
Yes.
Do you think your answers are going to be correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I think chances are pretty high. Seeing as how the name of the game is Correctamundo, after all. Edward, we're going to lower the lights here in the room just a little bit and drop the temperature. And, oh yes, here comes the high anxiety music. As you know, Edward, your challenge is to get all three answers correct as deemed appropriate by our audience. If they agree with all three answers, you win the next song that we play. And let's start with question number 1. Seems like a good place to start. Edward, if you had an ice cream truck, but you ran out of ice cream, and you decided that you had to sell something else out of your ice cream truck that wasn't ice cream, what would you sell?
Indiana Jones merchandise.
Oh boy, Edward, I did not ever in a billion years imagine that would be the answer. You would sell Indiana Jones merchandise?
Yes.
So you're a fan of the Indiana Jones saga, I take it? Or do you not like Indiana Jones at all, and that's why you're selling all the merchandise?
Yeah.
Which is it? You like it, or you want to get rid of it all because you're over it?
I like it.
Oh, okay, you're a big fan. Could you please just quickly describe who Indiana Jones is to any of our listeners who don't know who that is, Edward?
Indiana Jones is an archaeologist, and he goes around and has adventures with people he meets on the way. Sometimes he fights with the Nazis, and sometimes he fights the Russians, and it's an awesome saga.
Yeah, okay, so Indiana Jones, he's an archaeologist. He gets into lots of little skirmishes, but it seems like he always solves those problems with his bullwhip and his hat, right, Edward?
Yeah.
Okay, so audience, you're going to hear an ice cream truck coming along, and instead of playing the entertainer, it's going to be going bang, 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 and all the kids are going to come running to buy Indiana Jones merchandise. Audience, show me Indiana Jones merchandise. Yes, that's correct. That is exactly what you'd sell, including action figures and bad dates. Well, congratulations, Edward. That's 1 point to you. I never in a million years ever would have predicted that was the correct answer, and yet here we are. Do you want to move on to question number 2?
Oui.
Oui, okay, good for you. That's French for yes. Question number 2, Edward. I think this is going to be a good one for you. I just have a feeling. Why do superheroes tend to wear their underpants outside of their costumes? You've probably seen that, or maybe you haven't. Superman, for instance, Wonder Woman. A lot of these characters, they've got their super suits, and they wear their undies on the outside.
Because they were in such a rush to save everyone that they accidentally put their underpants on the outside.
Okay, so you're a superhero. You hear the call, maybe you see the bad signal, your super hearing detects there's a problem in whatever amazing city you live in, you run to the telephone booth, you're in such a hurry, you're just tearing off your regular clothes, throwing on that super suit. Sometimes things go on out of order, and sometimes the underpants go on last instead of first. That's your answer, Edward? They were just in such a hurry, they did it in the wrong order?
Yeah.
Audience, show us they were in a hurry. Yes, that is also true. Edward, you are doing great. That is 2 points.
I would like to go on to the third question.
Okay. Very good. Okay, this is it. You win this one. You win the whole enchilada and the next song that we play. Here we go, Edward. For the third and final point, please, can you describe what coffee breath on a grown-up smells like?
Sounds like an old attic or an old book.
No, could you please be a little bit more descriptive? You said it smells like an old attic or an old book. Just a little bit more
smells
detail.
like, you know in that library when you go into the back of the shelf and you find this really, really, really dusty and musty book, and you open it, just imagine this, and you open it, and it smells like really musty and old, and that's one of the... And it also smells like an old attic, too.
Yeah, it really does. And these grown-ups, including myself, I'm speaking for myself here, we walk around with that odor in our mouths, and we're just blowing it all over the people of the world, including the kids. We're just exhaling that attic and old book smell constantly, and yet we still do that, even though we know that it smells like that. Edward, is that your final answer?
Yes!
Audience, asked to describe coffee breath, Edward said it smells like an attic and a really old book. Yes, that is true! Edward, you did it. You just won Correctamundo, and that means you get to pick the next song that we play. What do you want to hear, Edward?
No! So before I pick the song, well, my song is Kitty Fight, and before I pick this song, my sister's name is Examina, and so she wants to talk, so here she is.
Wait, what? Okay, great, audience. Put your paws together for Edward's sister, also in Virginia. Hello, are you there?
Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name there. What's your name?
Examina?
Examina. Hi, it's me, Jack, at Live from the Monkey House. What an honor to talk to you. Edward completely dominated the round. Examina, how you doing? What's happening?
Good. I'm just in my car right now.
Just hanging out in the car, watching winning gameplay going on. Do you want to stick around and play another round of Correctamundo in a second? Or are you just coming in to say hi?
Yes, I would.
Oh, you would? Well, okay. Well, stay put. Don't hang up. We're going to keep you on hold here, and we're going to play a round of Correctamundo with Examina in just a second. Audience, give it up one more time for Edward in Virginia. Oh, my gosh.